This meeting is being recorded.
Okay, so you saw in the email. So every email I've sent you has the password in the email. Okay.
Yeah.
So you just have to read it and you have all of the information you need for the link. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's start in a comfortable seated position, and you can sit up against the wall if you want, just to help with the posture, because I'm not there to like have my hands on you and support you. Make sure your tush is right up against it, and you can feel your shoulders on the wall and the back of your head on the wall. And you can let the eyes soften or close. And take a couple breaths here just to start. Feel in your body where you're starting from today. And on the next inhale, bring your awareness to the top of the head. And with an exhale, start to do a scan down the body. So down the forehead, the jaw, the nose, the mouth, the neck. Just seeing if there's any areas where you're holding on to tension. And if you find one of those spots, pause there. Take a breath in to bring your awareness to that space, and an exhale to soften it. Then taking another inhale and exhale, begin to move your consciousness down the body, down the shoulders, the upper chest, upper arms, pectoral muscles, upper back. Once again, pausing for any areas they might be holding on to tension, pain, that you can soften with your breath and your awareness. Inhale to take a nice big deep breath in. Exhale to continue working your way down the body, down the ribs, down to the elbows, down towards the belly button. Another big deep breath in. And exhale, continuing down towards the belly, the lower arms, the pelvis. One more big breath into the nose, and exhale, continue that journey to the hands that are connected to the top of the thighs, all the way down the legs to the feet, until your whole body feels softened yet supported by the wall at the same time. And ask yourself what it would be like to live a life of softness and support for yourself and others. What if you were soft and compassionate and kind with yourself, and soft and compassionate and kind with everybody else? And what if you always felt supported? And what if you always offered support out to others? Inhaling to bring your awareness to the breath and begin that ujjayi breath, creating the slight hissing sound in the back of the throat that will help you delve deeper into answering this question of what would a life of softness and support look like? Big deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. When you're ready, bring a hand to the belly, a hand to the heart. Take this opportunity to just check in with yourself. What is it that's coming up for you? What is it that needs to be heard? When you're ready, the hands can come back to the thighs. The eyelids can flutter open. And inhale, tuck the chin into chest. Exhale to roll the ear towards the shoulder. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale to the other side. Back and forth, chin to chest. Roll the ear. Chin to chest. Roll the ear. One more time on each side. Inhale, the chin comes back to chest and then lifting all the way back up to center. And then inhale to bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale to soften them down. A few more times. One more. All right, inhale one hand to the earth, lift the other hand up and overhead. Oh, big stretch, big reach. Reach for the stars, right? Isn't that what Buzz Lightyear says?
Yeah. Yeah.
Inhale to come back to center. Exhale to the other side. Finding that nice opening in the side body. Gaze straight ahead or up above. Inhale to come back to center and then scoot yourself away from the wall a little bit. And exhale to twist. Pausing here for 3 breaths. Using that Ujjayi breath to connect to your body even more. Inhale to center, making sure you stay nice and straight up through the spine. So no leaning over, okay? You got to stay up nice and straight. You're already doing it right now though. Head over heart, heart over center. You're just twisting, okay? Looking out back behind that shoulder. Breathing deep. Inhale to come back to center and then rolling forward onto hands and knees to a tabletop position. There we go. All right. Oh, my chair's not straight at all, sorry. There we go. Okay. So rolling forward onto hands and knees. Knees stacked under hips. Hands stacked under shoulders. And then inhale, drop the belly, open the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale to round, tuck the chin into chest. Sorry. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. Inhale Inhale to open. Exhale to round. One more time. And then inhale to come back to that nice flat back. Walk the hands up towards the front edge of the mat and then melt the forehead down towards the earth. Pausing in puppy pose. Breathing deep here in through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale to slide the hands back under the shoulders, pressing back up to tabletop. And then inhale, lift the right hand up towards the sky. And exhale, thread the needle, pausing for 4 breaths here. Inhale, pressing back up to tabletop. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Exhale to dive on the other side. 4 breaths. Inhale, press yourself back up to tabletop. And then exhale, knees together, toes together, melt to a child's pose. Inhale to slide back up to a seated position. Inhale the hands up to heart center. Lift them up towards the sky and then bend at the elbows. Bring the hands to the back of the heart. Opening up that shoulder space. Breathing deep. Inhale those hands back up to the sky. Exhale to bring them back to the heart. And then bring one arm across the body and bring the hand to the outside edge of the upper arm. So not grabbing the shoulder. So Alex, the arm is nice and straight. And you're not grabbing the shoulder. Your hand is coming to the arm, the upper arm. So take, see? There we go. There we go. Very nice. Also, I like the flamingos above you.
True.
All right, coming to the other side now. Same thing, other side. So keep that arm nice and straight. So it changes the stretch. You actually don't get the same stretch unless the arm is nice and straight and if this hand is here. So it does more for your shoulder if you do it this way, right? Because how we move matters. And then inhale to open that up. Come onto the hands to curl the toes under, sitting back on the heels. Inhale to open up the arms, stretch up nice and big, and exhale to give yourself a nice big hug. And we're going to pause for 9 seconds here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then inhale, open up nice and big. Opposite arm on top this time. Nice big hug for 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale, come forward onto the palms and tap out the top of the feet. All right. Inhale to extend the right leg straight out back and behind. And then in, step that foot all the way up and through. Curl the back toes under, step the back foot up to meet the front foot and come into a forward fold. Feeling the backs of the legs open up here. Inhale to slowly roll on up all the way to standing. And then you can grab your ball. And we'll come to the wall with the ball. And do our stretches. So let's start. Do you want to do the front or the back first?
Front.
Okay. So find your spot on the wall. Remember, keep it in line with where your chest is. And then lean in and find that spot. And you can rock up and down by bending the knees or rolling side to side. All right, and then you can pick it up and bring it to the other side now. Rocking back and forth like a gentle massage. Or if you find a spot that you really, really feel, you can pause there for a few breaths. All right, inhale, grab that ball, turn yourself around. Reach up and over the shoulder, place the ball against your back, and then lean against the wall. And you know what to do. Have you been practicing this?
Yeah.
Nice, that's awesome. I'm glad that you have this tool now. It's so nice. Oh, I just found a spot. I'm gonna pause. All right, grab that ball and come on over to the other side. Hello from the other side. No.
Right.
few more breaths here. Using those deep exhales to release any tension or pain. Oh, and then you can move that ball out of the way. Come to stand at the top of your mat. And we'll do 3 sun salutations.
Okay.
I'm definitely not up to 5 today, but I'll give you 3, okay?
All right.
All right. All right, so
Okay.
coming to stand in mountain and ask yourself, if Lisa was there, could she push you over? Are you strong in the pose? Or are you like a soldier? And then inhale to lift and rise, hands to the sky. Exhale to dive down to the toes, hands all the way to the earth. Inhale to look straight in front of you. Exhale to look back and behind. Step or hop back into plank. And exhale to lower all the way down to a cobra or upward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pausing for a few breath cycles here. Step or hop all the way back up to the front of the mat. First, look out in front of you. And then exhale to look back and behind. Inhale, bend the knees, lift and rise. Exhale to come back home to the heart. Pausing here for a breath cycle in through the nose. And out through the nose. All right, inhale to lift. Exhale to dive. Inhale, hand, looking straight out in front. Exhale to look back at the belly button. Step or hop back into plank. And then exhale to lower. Inhale to lift to upward facing dog. Exhale to tuck those toes, lift the hips up and down. Step or hop back up to the front of the mat. First, looking straight out in front of you. And then back to the belly button. And then bend the knees to lift and rise to the sky. And exhale to slide it down to the heart. Pausing here for one more breath cycle before we do our last sun salutation. Inhale to lift. Exhale to dive. Inhale, looking straight above, hands on the earth. Exhale to come back to the belly button. Inhale to step or hop back into plank. Exhale to slowly lower yourself to the ground. Inhale to lift to upward facing dog. Exhale to tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog, bending the knees if you need to get a nice flat back. Inhale to step or hop back up to the front of the mat. First gaze lifted straight out in front of you. And then exhaling to come back to the belly button. Inhale, bend those knees, lift and rise high. And exhale to bring it down to the heart. Allow the eyes to soften or close. Bring a hand to the belly, a hand to the heart. And just feel your experience in this body. This experience of being both soft and supported. Inhale to bring your awareness back to the space. Hands lift up to the sky. Exhale to dive all the way down to the toes. Bring the palms all the way to the earth. Take a step back with the left leg. Drop the knee down. Take a step back with the right leg. Drop the knee down. Then sit back on the heels, and we're going to pause here. Bring the hands up to the shoulders and the neck, and just massage your neck and shoulders. A little bit of self-love, a little bit of self-care. All right, awesome. Now come on to the sides of the hips. Pivot your legs out in front of you. Push in the middle of your mat. And gently come down to the earth. Reaching out, make sure you can just touch your heels with your middle fingers. Palms down on the earth. Remembering we're not going to go into a full bridge. We're practicing just the regular bridge pose.
Okay.
So inhale to press into the feet, the hands, the arms, the shoulders, and lift the hips up towards the sky. And then option, if you want, you can roll the shoulders under the back body, interlace the fingers, and also press up and into those. Helping the chest lift towards the chin towards the sky. Inhale to take one more big deep breath in. And exhale to slowly lower the hips down towards the ground. Walk the feet to be the width edge of the mat and windshield wiper the legs side to side. Nice and gentle. Nice and soft. Inhale to bring those knees back up to center. Hug the knees in towards the chest and gently rock side to side.
These people go to yours?
Coming back up to center, making some knee circles now. Then reverse, make those circles in the opposite direction. All right, then extend one leg straight out and then bring the other knee across the body for a twist. Open up at the arms and then turn the head to look in the opposite direction of the knee. We're returning to that idea of softened and supported, and also softness and supportive. That if you want to have a soft experience and a supported experience, you need to also offer that to others. Inhale to bring that knee back up to center, and then let's come to the other side. Okay. So twisting the other direction, turning them in the opposite direction. Inhale to unravel, unwind, and then extending out in a nice big line stretch from the tip of the fingertips all the way to the toes. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then exhale to soften. One more time. Inhale to stretch, stretch, stretch. And exhale to soften. Walk your feet towards the bottom right hand corner of the mat. Right hand hugs the left wrist. Nice big side body stretch. So you're in a banana shape now. And breathe. Inhale to come back to center and work your way over to the other side. So feet at the bottom left hand corner, left hand grabs the right wrist. And then breathe into your banana. Inhale to return to center and get super duper cozy for your Shavasana. Taking this one last opportunity to return to the idea of soft and supported. What does it mean to you to be soft and supported?
No, I had pizza. Lisa, no, I had a tater tot. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know. I know. Well, so yeah, they're just in that yeah.
Inhale to begin to wiggle fingers and toes. When you're ready, roll onto one side, curled up in a little ball. Snuggling up and in.
Oh, yeah. Well, I say, well,
When you're ready, pressing all the way up to a comfortable seated position. Using an inhale to bring the hands to the heart and closing our practice with 3 ohms. Big breath in. Last time. My wish for you on this day and every day that follows is peace of body, peace of heart, mind. Namaste.
Namaste.